This is a quick LabVIEW video intended to show you some tricks of debugging and looking for help in LabVIEW when you're stuck or don't quite know what inputs should be on something. So you might recognize this top loop if you've already seen the DAC Assistant video. If not, that's what you have to look forward to. What I want to show you first is that when you hover, if you're careful, you can really get some sense of what's going on here. So when I hover, I can see that this is X, this is Y, and the output is X plus Y, which is more important for minus, right? So X, Y, the output is X minus Y. So I know the order of my inputs and my outputs. But what I might not remember here is, for example, what does this tool do? Now I might remember ABS X means absolute value of X. But if I'm not real sure, I can come up here and turn on Context Help. Context Help opens a window, I'm going to put it over here, that is contextual blurbs of help files wherever your mouse is. So if I put my mouse over my quotient and remainder tool, I get a quick blurb about what the quotient and remainder tool does. And I get a link to Detailed Help. Detailed Help will bring up the LabVIEW help file, which gives me even more information and occasionally shows me some example programs. So Context Help, is exceptionally easy to use because it just follows your mouse around and says, oh, you want to know what SGL is? It's a single precision float conversion. What is the stopwatch doing? It's a wait in milliseconds. So very helpful tool here. You find it under Help, Context Help. Very helpful. I'm going to go turn that off for some room here, and I'm going to leave my program broken for a moment. The second thing I want to show you is that when your arrow for running is broken and you click Show Errors, I'm not sure what that did. Okay. It shows me all of the errors I have. Unwired or bad terminals just means something's not wired up. So if I was to eliminate everything that's not wired, my button fixes. Now, if I thought I had fixed all my wires and it still tells me I have a broken terminal, I want to highlight that under Edit, I can remove broken wires. The shortcut there is Control B for broken wires. And Control B is a really helpful thing if you're trying to take out some wires here. Sometimes they go away cleanly, and sometimes, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show you, usually when you're trying to show broken wires, it doesn't quite show up. But sometimes when you take out a wire, there's a bunch of leftover stray wires that need to come out. So that's Control B or Edit, remove broken wires. Okay, last tip. If you're in your functions or controls and you're not sure what the tool is, where the tool is located, but you know what you want to do, when you search, say, I know I want to get to DAC. Hey, DAC Assistant. I don't have to remember exactly how to get to it. This is going to take me right to where it occurs in the functions toolbars. Or if I know I want to multiply, but I can't figure out where the numeric went, there it is. Okay, so multiply is right here. Maybe I know I want to convert. This one's a little bit harder. See, so not always the very top options, but I scroll down a little bit. Here we go. I want to convert to a single precision float, and it gets me to that tool. So 3 helps. One is Show Context Help. One is to remember that you can remove all your broken wires at once and show your errors if you click on the broken run arrow. And the final one is to search for what you're trying to do. And don't be afraid to scroll a little bit if the top responses are not at all what you thought you were looking for. Hope that's helpful, and I am happy to take questions as you continue to explore and create in LabVIEW.